Happy Tutorial Tuesday, beautiful people. We are looking at how to specify your niche. This is for you if you've reached 1K and you're wondering, now what do I do? Phase one was exploring your niche, and this is when we went through that process of identifying your 3 topic trees and for you to post about daily. If you can't recall what I'm talking about, it is in step 1 of the Threads growth course. It is how to pick your 3 topics and explore your niche. This is what I'm referring to. So I highly encourage you to go and do that. Obviously, make sure you're at 1K because it's just a nice, clear way to mark or delineate between the exploring your niche phase 1, and the specifying your niche phase 2, which is what we're doing now. Also, quick aside, I am now a baby hormozy with a nose strip. I have a deviated septum and I can't breathe through my left nose. My partner gave me one of these nose strips a few days ago because she got it from a friend and she said, you should try it because I know you've got a blocked nose. Put it on, first time in my life I could actually breathe through my left nostril. Game changer. So now I am just copying the random looks I get all the time and I'm just following in Hormozy's footsteps. Anyway, that's why I have this thing on my nose. Let's get into what we're doing. Step 1 is create a free Metricool account. The link that you'll see here is an affiliate link. I get 50% of the monthly subscription you might end up paying for at a maximum of 50 USD, and then I don't get any more money. So that's what the affiliate link is for. But you don't need a premium account for what we're about to go through. Everything we're about to go through you can use and do for free within Metricool using the light version. I might actually upgrade into the premium because based on what I've seen so far of Metricool, it is pretty cool. That is the first step, and you might be wondering, why don't we use Threads dashboard, Black Twist, Buffer? There are so many. I've looked at all of them, and at the time of recording, Metricool is the only one you can go through this process entirely for free with a free account. All the other ones you need to upgrade and pay for, and I don't want to recommend you go and do something that you need to pay for because this might just be a one-off thing. You might not like the software, but you can do this for free. So that is why I am recommending Metricool, because I've been testing out all those other ones I mentioned over the last week or so, and this is the only one I found at the time of recording that you can do all this for free. Next step is connect your Threads account. Once you create your account here, it should be pretty self-explanatory connecting your Threads account. This is what my connected one looks like. You should see Threads up here, and then you literally just click plus, and it should connect pretty easily with the API. So from there, we scroll down. So this will be the page that you see, and it'll be, let me move my head. There we go. And it'll look like this. Scroll all the way down, and then, scroll all the way down and then change the time frame. It should have by default current month. Make sure you change it to the last 3. Notice that you can't do the last 6 or last 12 without upgrading to premium, so that's why we're doing the last 3. And then there should be a little reload. Once we've done that, we're all the way at the bottom of the page where we see lists of posts. Then we want to change rows per page to 25, and that will give you your top 25 performing posts over the last 3 months. It is currently filtering by impressions or views. I recommend you filter either by impressions or likes. As to which one you choose, I'm undecided about, actually no, I take that back. I'm not undecided, choose likes. Because you might have a shitload of views and that might mean that it's just really broad in nature. But the engagement rate from views to likes might be really small, which means broad content is not really what we're going for. Likes is a better metric, so choose this one. So once we've got that, what we want to do is click on the top post, click more, then copy to clipboard, speak Linux. So top post is this one, more, copy to clipboard. And then what we want to do is paste that post into a blank page with heading post 1. Let's say this is my blank page, and done. So now what we want to do is repeat that process for the remaining 24 posts. I will do a few more with you here on the video, and then I will pause the video because I'm sure it won't be that interesting watching me go and do all of that. I'll do one more because this is a good example. This one is a thread post or a long form post on Threads where there are multiple different posts beneath it. You can go to the actual post by clicking view here and copy and paste every single sub post, or you can just copy the top post or the hook, which is this. I think that would be sufficient, but if you want to put in the extra work, you can do that. I'm just going to do the top one. Copy to clipboard. I will now pause the video and come back once I've done all 25. Okay, we back. We have the top 25 posts all in this Notion page. Now, what do? We move on to the next step. And that is to copy paste this prompt into ChatGPT. I'm trying to find and specify my niche. I've been posting on Meta's Threads social media platform every day for the past however many months. As we saw earlier, you can put in a maximum of 3 months. If you've been posting on Threads for less than 3 months, just put in how many months it's been or weeks. If you've been able to get to 1K in less than 3 months, firstly, congrats. The main 3 topics I write about are insert topics. Again, this is part of the optimized bio part of step 1 of the Threads growth course. My main topics are these. Copy and paste this, come over, move my head, paste. Now I can edit it. So they are self-improvement, online, business and mental models. Here are my top 25 performing posts. Analyze them to determine the overarching topic that appears in most of the posts. Give me the top 3 options, then state a hyper-specific niche I can start targeting for each, as well as a hyper-specific problem each niche experiences. Ensure you identify the specific niche and specific problem each niche experiences using the content within the post. Why are we doing this? Basically, we started off broad with phase 1, which was exploring your niche with your 3 topics. Now we're looking at a way to create an overarching topic that we can post about basically every day through the lens of those 3 topic trees that we've already been writing about. We want to be speaking to specificity in your writing, in your content, in your offers is key to distinguish yourself from everyone else who doesn't have that specificity. Speaking from personal experience, the moment I specified my niche for Saints College was the moment I started to see it grow, because all of a sudden I wasn't just speaking to no one in the void. It was either like you saw this whole Threads growth thing and you saw that was for me, like I am a Threads creator wanting to get to 1,000 followers, or I am not. And that is a specificity that we're trying to go for here, and that's what this process will allow you to do. So next step is, obviously you want to then copy paste your top 25 posts beneath the prompt and hit enter. Yeah, so I will do that now. Paste, enter. Ooh, what's it going to give us? All right, let's see what we've got. Analysis of top performing posts. I had to do this manually because the API wasn't out yet. This took me a year to figure out. Now, with this process that I'm giving you, you can do it in 5 minutes. Analysis of top performing posts, top 3 overarching topics, Threads, platform insights, growth strategies, content creation, social media. The number 1 pick is actually the topic that I write about. So it was bang on. Hyper-specific niches and problems. What have we got? Hyper-specific niche, early adopters of Meta's Threads seeking rapid growth. I would say that is bang on. Problem, new users on Threads struggle to find effective strategies for rapid growth and engagement on the platform. Post supporting this, that's pretty cool. Specific problem, new users often feel overwhelmed by the variety of strategies available and need clear actionable guidance to see immediate results. Boom. What I say here in the remaining steps is to pick your favorite option. I say favorite because this whole process is guided by data, and that data is coming from your audience. You might think at the start of your Threads journey, I am going to write about ergonomics for accountants. That's too specific. Maybe we do that here. I'm going to write about like social media marketing agencies. And you think that your audience really want to see stuff about social media marketing agencies. However, once you get to 1K, you might do this process and realize that your top 25 performing posts have nothing to do with SMAs, but instead it has something to do with, as I said earlier, ergonomics for accountants in their 40s. We're using the data to guide the topics that AI is going to show us. It's a matter of you choosing your favorite one. We're combining letting our audience and the data pick our niche, as well as choosing our favorite from the top 3 niches our audience has indirectly told us they care about or are from. This is where you get to pick your favorite option, the one you can see yourself posting about for the most amount of time. Bearing in mind that none of this is permanent. Just because you pick one now doesn't mean you can change it later. This is just giving you a launch pad. So my favorite one is the one that ChatGPT actually recommended. And now it's a matter of posting about that option, for me, threads growth, through the lens of the 3 topics you've already been writing about. What does that mean? For my examples, as we've already said, my overarching topic that I was able to choose from ChatGPT's 3 top options is threads growth. And the 3 topics I've already been writing about are, as we saw on my threads profile, self-improvement, online business, mental models. So what we do here is basically say, moving on, all of your posts are going to be about threads growth through the lens of self-improvement, online business, and mental models. Each post is about threads growth, but one day I might look at threads growth through the lens of self-improvement, and that might be talking about how threads growth is not about effective strategies. It's just a mental game. It's about your mindset, and you need to overcome all this stuff to do with your mindset if you're posting. So I'm looking at threads growth through the lens of self-improvement. Then I might do one about online business, and for that would be your classic growth hacks, like a list of 7 things you need to do to grow on threads like crazy or whatever. Through mental models, I might look at some sort of flow chart where it's like step 1 is you want to optimize your bio, and step 2 is start posting 3 times a day or whatever. So it's not these 3 topics are discrete and exist in silos. There's obviously a lot of overlap, but hopefully you can see what I'm trying to illustrate. Final 2 steps. Make a note of the overarching topic. For me, it is threads growth. I'm going to start posting about that every day. The hyper-specific niche and the hyper-specific problem. What I would do here is go back to ChatGPT. I will copy and paste this whole thing because it's super useful. I'm going to copy the niche and problem for my favorite option and put that here so we can refer to it very easily. And then the final step 11 is move on to the next course in the classroom, which at the time of recording is coming soon, but depending on when you're watching this, it might actually be available.